So I have here the Deer Hunter 4K Blu-ray from Shout Factory. I picked this up down at Best Buy. It's roughly the same price, but at least I don't need to pay any shipping. Okay, I'm going to open this. Not incredibly tight wrap, which I like that. Now, I haven't ever actually seen this movie, but I've been interested in it for a while. Even before I saw Heaven's Gate. I was just never able to get around to watching it, though. So sometimes buying a movie is the best chance to see it, so I'm very excited to finally get to watch this. And it didn't disappoint. I can see why it won Best Picture. I can't speak to it winning in that year against the other films because I've only ever seen Midnight Express. I've never seen Coming Home, An Unmarried Woman, or Heaven Can Wait. But this is a very, very good film. And unlike Heaven's Gate, it's a lot more focused. Of course, it's a much simpler story as well. Much easier to keep track of everything that's going on. But I do agree, I do agree with something that someone said on the special features. It does seem, and it seems like this in both of those movies, like Michael Cimino is just sort of making things up as he goes along, because there's some more odd character moments in it as well, I think. For instance, John Cazale, who's very good in it, of course he is though. At the wedding, there's a moment he's dancing with his girl and the leader of the band cuts in, and he's sitting there watching them, and and the guy grabs her butt, and he's like, "Just look, you just grabbed her ass. Just did it again." And he goes up and he punches her out, not him. And he, as far as I can recall, because I watched it a couple of times just to see, he doesn't really go after the other guy. He punches her out, and then there's like a little scuffle between him and his buddies. So it's another situation where things in a Cimino movie just happen. I'm not quite sure why, but it's still a lot more focused of a story. Anyway, for the picture quality, it was really good. It was pretty spectacular. I have a bunch of screenshots of it actually, which I don't think they really do it justice. At least not these ones I found don't, and pretty much none of the ones I found do it any real justice because it is big and beautiful, and it's bright as well and vivid. So then, like, I think it was the next day, I watched the Blu-ray. This is the regular Blu-ray because I wanted to watch the commentary. And unfortunately on this one, you've only got one commentary. And that's with Vilmos Zsigmond. And it's good. It's a good commentary, I think, and especially for me because I like to hear about the cinematography. And you, at first glance, it kind of seems like the only real difference is the size. Like it's just larger because it was scanned in 4K. But as you get farther into the movie, you can see quite a few more differences because the photography gets darker and darker as the movie goes on. And as you get more and more into those scenes, you start to see more and more bleed of the color into the shadows. And then you watch the 4K, it's just, it is not bled in. It just looks like the lights, lighting the characters' faces, as it's supposed to. It's not bleeding in. It doesn't have a posterized look, I guess is what you could call it, on the standard Blu-ray. A lot of that probably has to do mainly with compression. Maybe some DNR. There probably was some DNR done on the old Blu-ray, because you can also see how much softer the image looks, because this image is sharp and bright and very clear. So the picture quality on this is spectacular. The sound is just as spectacular, crisp and clear. The default is a 5.1 surround sound. You also get a 2.0 that you can go with if you would like, which is probably a bit more accurate to how it was in 1978. All right, so this film is still available from Shout Factory, and it's actually the first one in their Shout Select series. And unfortunately with Shout Factory, you don't usually get sales very often, so it's still almost like $30. But like I said, I got this at Best Buy. It was like $24.99, but I had a few dollars off. I got a few more dollars off because I had a $10 off coupon. So I saved a little bit, but Shout makes some really good stuff, but I wish that they would have a sale every now and again. All right, so that is the Deer Hunter. Some people might opt to get the UK version as opposed to this version. I got it just because I saw it and I'd never seen the movie, so I figured I'd pick it up. And also, you know me, the artwork, I prefer that artwork to the UK version. But, the UK version does have a few more special features. It has one more commentary. And I think, because this one has deleted and extended scenes, but that's all it says. It deleted and extended scenes. I don't think it has anything more like the UK version. The UK version has a few more, I think, has some more behind the scenes footage. All right, so the Deer Hunter, a spectacular 4K release. I would highly recommend it. Thank you.